Teams get a chance to come out here with a form of redemption. They're not where they want to be, we get that, but they're still playing at a World Cup Sevens event. The scenes and sights are still surreal for them, no doubt. This USA team, I feel, are going to come out all guns blazing.
Well, that man will have to keep a lid on things. Nick Hogan, the New Zealander. You saw in the last match things getting testy here on day two, and that man, when we get a hold of the ball, will cause some damage. Liechtenstein, a key player for the Uruguayans. They are oozing confidence, as I said. Ooh, contact in the air. The referee doesn't like it. And this is going to be an early yellow, I think, Rob.
It is, yeah. I had a little chat with the referees around this in terms of what you're seeing, and the actions and the outcomes of it. If you're not in a position to really compete for the ball, that's where you're going to end up. Aaron Cummings, one of the young men Mike Friday often talks about, finding his way in the game. And at these moments, instinctively, you want to go for the ball. But if you get your timing wrong, this happens. And we're lucky that he manages to almost back him up and support him. Otherwise, that could have been pretty nasty.
Yeah, you think Aaron Cummings knew in the air. He didn't quite have it right. That throw's not straight. Cummings, a big, powerful unit. Still learning the game in many ways. One of the 4 Americans who scored against Wales in their previous match. That's Purcell, Maceo Brown, Esdale, and Cummings. They've got lots of talent. And there is Liechtenstein.
We'll see a whole lot more Uruguay in the next 12 months. As we've just seen with Chile in preceding matches, these South American teams got a fair bit about them.
Through the legs, tidy little offload. Lecamp finding space, finding a hold. Can he finish? Oh, an arcing run. Sublime finish from the American Lucas Lecamp. US on the board.
Well, even with 6 men, their attack is pretty potent. You can see this is the starting blocks through the legs, like a snap. Lecamp gets it, hits the outside arc, and what I like about this, that's the change of gear. Down he goes, gets the nos kicking in, and gets him over the line. Nothing the masked Vinals can do on the inside. That is a cracking start for the young man.
Yeah, he's had to step up very much in this side. Kevon Williams out injured, Fulainue out injured. So that young man finding holes for himself. They've also lost Schrader in Los Angeles in the last HSBC World Series stop. So a rejigged American outfit for head coach Mike Friday. Kick goes long, into space actually. You're going to have to go all the way back. Echeverri looking for something. His brother's still in the bin, or just out of the bin actually. So, quick hands from Uruguay. Short ball. Not the first time this weekend, some of the players slipping up on this surface here. Umaja down in space. Look at the fight for that ball. His contact areas are getting more fierce. There's space on the open side, on the blind. Off and running. It's Ardao, the captain. He keeps it alive, though. Thomas Echeverri. Quick pick from Diano Liechtenstein. Half gap from Vinals. And look at this great offload. Fantastic backing up there from Philippe Echeverri. He gets Uruguay's first try.
Well, the USA continuing to put a few men in that breakdown. It means there's a bit of space in the middle and out wide. They find it after a lovely little charge in the middle from Vinals. And get this. This is the break. He's wearing a mask, yet still has the vision to pop that up off the floor. What an offload. That's a cracking try for Uruguay.
A phantom pass, you might say.
Good. Good reset, like that.
Yeah, celebration here. As we mentioned, Uruguay beat Canada in their last match. They did lose in the round of 16, though, after beating Hong Kong earlier yesterday in the pre-16 round. The tries keep coming. There they are, 250.
250 tries, and we've not even got to the Cup quarterfinals.
Lecamp doing his job in the air. Great athleticism. He's off into space again. One man to beat. He sears around him on another arcing run. And that is pure athleticism from Lucas Lecamp.
Heard a lot about this guy. Mike Friday's build-up says about his feet, his awareness, and that role he can fill within the team. Mike Friday will be looking on and thinking he's got a good, great leap in the air. Claims it, kicks through, and that's just wheels. Squares up, hits that outside line. Goes for the ankle tap.
Don't argue, right in the face.
And eats one. I don't think Stevie Thomasini would be too happy with him. They're putting it way out wide.
There it is. 2 line breaks, 2 tries. Take that all day long.
I'm sure there's a smile in somewhere there, Mike. Come on.
Of course, Phil Greening also helping out, another Brit on the bench, been a big part of this American program for a long time. Former England hooker. Counter ruck effective from Thomasine, and I think he's won a knock on there. In fact, Cummings has got his hands on it. Yeah, good disruptive work from the Americans there.
Yeah, he's paying his dues, isn't he? Had a bit of time on the sideline, needs to come back in, make an impact. Vinyals still can't believe he's wearing a mask. Imagine that. Terry Baker against him. Here he is.
Crouch.
Better have good skin tomorrow.
5. Sit.
Big scrum. Right in behind it, and a threatening stance is Malakal Esdale, but he goes left and gets missed out, in fact. Lecamp keeping it alive. Chip and chase on the hat trick. Lecamp.
Tackle on the ground. Can't play him on the ground.
Well, penalty for playing him on the ground there.
Such a good game from Lecamp. First indiscretion, but now cleared lines.
Yeah, he's blowing a bit there. He's done a lot of work here.
Done a lot of running, yeah. Been everywhere.
Here we are, you take there. Stay there, please.
Liechtenstein to throw in. Well executed set piece. Options, they come short on that line. Good initial break, but the Americans are up to it.
Leave.
Looking for that inside ball. It's pretty tight. The hooter sounds, but they see some space out wide. Still keeping it is Vinals. He's been everywhere in this first half in the Uruguayan attack. He's got the ball back 3-on-2 momentarily. Can they convert? They do. Cummings bites. And that's going to give Uruguay the chance. And a wonderful moment for Thomas Echeverri. Uruguay getting their second try.
And what a moment next to his brother, embracing. He's running like Forrest Gump, right down the field.
USA.
The space just appeared. They were all in one half of the pitch, all the players. And that little straight net, as you mentioned, biting him, Reece. And off he goes. Brotherly love.
Pretty brave calling him Forrest Gump from up here, Rob Dickerman, but a key moment for Uruguay. They take the lead at the death there of that first half here in the Challenge semi-final. They're up 14 points to 12 over the USA.
I actually think Forrest Gump's pretty quick, mate, as a compliment.
We see a lot of Uruguay next year in North America. Here it is, Cape Town Stadium.
USA.
5, almost 6 o'clock local time. Beautiful scenes here, great crowd. We are in the challenge semi-final. Uruguay in the white jerseys kicking off. That one doesn't go 10, so USA in the navy blue
Scrum.
will have a chance to regain the lead. They went down at the end of the first half with a great try from Uruguay. They're up 14-12.
Just come this way a little bit.
It's just an easy out. You see those, appreciate. It's a difficult skill to get right.
Yeah, it is a
You talk about half times being a reset, you come back in, you know you got your functions, you give the ball back straight away. And I tell you what, the way LeCamp started that first half, Liechtenstein better get chasing him because he is on form.
Well, there he is, just to the right of your screen, hands on knees, and he moves this way. Here he goes. You called it, Rob. Looked inside, but stop and go. Is he going to keep it all the way? Finally brought down 7 meters out. Cummings arrives, scrum half roll.
Advantage offside.
US playing the advantage offside, and Perry Baker, he can tell you they're offside. Big hit midfield. Sorry, it wasn't Perry Baker. That was David Still. If you can put David Still down, you've done some work. You almost need to be offside.
I was going to say, you need to have a blindside shot on this guy because he is a big old unit. It's a whammo. Oh, ribs, please. It's the Masked Crusader.
Are you okay?
Well, guess who?
Imagine what it'd be like without the mask.
Right, we're good to play on.
Well, it's a fair tackle, it must be said. He was just offside with a couple of teammates.
Penalties up.
Maybe that's the reason he was able to get there so early. Oh, he's smiling.
Oh, he's licking his lips. Give me more. Yes.
Mike Fridays.
Time on.
He's rocking the bucket well, isn't he?
Hey, on my tap. Crouch. Bind.
Tavares had his hands on the ball.
Sit.
That one's gone down. I think that's just a slip.
Both slipped. We'll reset that. Yeah, both slipped. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very slippery.
A nice refereeing there from Nick Hogan, and great communication too. Letting the players know that's all they want. Just want to know what's up.
Crouch. Bind.
Got to think blindside here.
Sit.
Knocking Nufe off the bench. Yeah, they're going left again. Oh, this time the slip is from Still. Looked like he might have been in. Thomasin's backed himself. He's spun twice. He's been held up. Pushed back infield.
Offside here. Offside.
Referee doesn't like the offside.
Offside.
Quick tap. Esdale.
Tackle.
Good defense from Uruguay. Ooh, he's come right through the middle and played it with his feet. And the steal is on, and the breakout is on. Uruguay through Encarte.
High tackle.
And then the contact high. So relief for the Uruguayans.
High tackle.
David Still. The third, I should say. Although after that hit, it might be now the second. That was a big old collision. He's got back up. He's got back into it. Not many penalties. Discipline's been good. Been an entertaining game. Still scoreless in the second half.
Uruguay may be happy to control the pace a bit here, and still will get a bit of a rest.
What are we doing?
Great story there of one of the many crossover athletes identified by the American Raptors out of Glendale, Colorado. What a community there supporting the American rugby cause. Yeah, some tired bodies here. Uruguayans have, of course, played an extra game than the Americans. They had to go into that qualifier in the round of 16 before the round of 16, so they've played 3. US have only played 2 games.
Yeah, same at Wales, just played their 4th game. South Africa are just sitting on 1 at the moment, so mixed fortunes across the board.
But Uruguay will be happy to be here. Good help from the inside, it must be said.
Yeah,
Spider Cam giving us a great shot. Feels like we're in a video game here, Rob.
Offside. No.
Knew you were a gamer, Reece.
You want it?
Quick hands. Dow, the captain, brought down. And the supporter is off his feet.
As soon as those hands were down, you know it's coming.
Number 1. Off feet.
Dow flirting with a yellow card there, but referees let him go. Bugonchik, a couple of words of support.
What a challenge it's going to be for the coaching team as well. Ivo Bugonchik should be now planning the next 12 months. Pretty exciting time for Uruguayan rugby.
Off feet, he's gone past the ball.
Get your passport ready.
First stop, Hong Kong, November 5th, 6th.
Hold.
If you like your sevens and you're anywhere near, get out there and support the event. We've missed being in Hong Kong, that iconic tournament.
Right. Come in. Time on.
Here we go. Cody Melfi, fresh. Charged with the first line-out throw. Hits his target beautifully. Bit of pressure midfield. Well recognized. Anufe keeps the play alive. And this speed stick goes down with a slip. He hasn't had a lot of space in this tournament. It's usually when he steps up and does something. Ben Brissell, UCLA Bruin. Never gets put down by the first tackler. Always keeps going. Well, this is a tough one, Rob. The supporting players penalized. Quick tap. We're going to keep playing. Philippe Echeverry. Good line of run. Yes, Amaja. Great line and great finish. Baltazar Amaja. Huge third try for Uruguay.
Chile and Uruguay setting standards for these South American teams, coming right back into it with some scintillating sevens. That is a line. Picks it, hits it, rips it. Off he goes. Look at that. That is beautiful. Brissell giving chase means he's a little bit shy of the sticks. But how about that one, Reece?
Oh, yeah. They're enjoying it. That's just instinctive rugby, as you said. Oh, the conversion just enough inside the post. So the U.S. needing 2 scores here in the last minute 40.
Amaja, top of the stack. The tournament tries, mentioned they played a few more games than other teams. That might well change later on. But I tell you what, 21-12 at this point. First try in this second half. They are sitting pretty. This is a huge scalp for North America against South America.
Well, they've already taken the Canadians down to get here. 19 points to 12. They're leading against the Americans. 2 scores is not out of the question, though, when you got the likes of Perry Baker on the field.
First one's high tackle 12.
Wow, surprising whistle there when the Americans seemed to be off and running. The ball was in Baker's hands.
And he knew that. Perry Baker still loitering on the left. He needs to find himself in the mixer and come out with some magic.
Thomasine does his work, attracting 3 tacklers. Now the wide one. There's Baker in space. That's daunting. Oh, he doesn't need the outside. In and out. Individual brilliance from Perry Baker. USA back in this. And they score at the 31-second mark, so they will have a chance to reintroduce the restart.
I'm sure he knew that when he dived over, but that is sorcery from Perry Baker. You could see him loitering, knowing he needs to step up. When you've got some wizardry in your team, you just got to give him the stick. And the speed stick gets under the post. Conversion done, and still in this game. Uruguay taking the 9-point lead. You'd think that would have been enough, but that is brilliant for Mike Friday's men. And what pressure on this next moment.
How important are the kickoffs? U.S. need the ball. Uruguay want it off the park. And they've done it. A famous win. Los Teros from Uruguay have defeated the United States of America. Hugs all around.
Well, you would have thought they'd won the World Cup. That is some celebration. Bottlers were flying. Players are jumping. Emotion, tears. This is just the challenge semi-final. You've got to keep going. This is one amazing roller coaster for this team. Already on the series. If that weren't enough, they've just took down the USA.
This one ends 21-19.